It is now time to turn the knob. It is now 7:53 in the morning here in Lexington, Kentucky. I'm trying to get the car warmed up, the truck warmed up, so I can go to Spalding's Donuts and get some donuts here in Lexington, Kentucky, because Spalding's Donuts is one of the best donut shops in definitely the United States and possibly the world. Um, yes. So I'm gonna go get some of these things, and because they're the greatest. So it is time for Spalding's Donuts. Okay, I'm here at Spalding's Donuts, and I'm gonna walk in and get these donuts. I'm very much looking forward to this because it's been a while. It has been a while. Okay, I have the donuts, and they are right there. They are really, really good, and they spend a lot of time packaging them well. So I got some donuts, and I'm gonna head back and go to enjoy them. But they're the best donuts that are on planet Earth. Hello, my name is Stephen Wiggins, and today I'm going to review this donut here. I'm trying to compare Spalding's with donut shops in St. Louis. Um, I'm born and raised in Lexington. That's what I know. That's what I enjoy. Lexington, Kentucky. St. Louis is St. Louis, Missouri. And so, yeah, it is what it is. But that's where I live now. And so, anyhow, I'm just used to things in Lexington because I'm born and raised in Lexington and lived there for almost 30 years. In Lexington, there's this great donut shop called Spalding's Donuts. And so I got this box here of donuts. There used to be a dozen. I've been giving some out. And so, yeah, Spalding's is the best. Here it is. It's a great donut. I really, really enjoy Spalding's donuts. I've tried Krispy Kreme, tried a lot of different places. North Lime Coffee and Donuts. They have a pretty good donut, but it's not as good as Spalding's. No offense to North Lime, I just prefer Spalding's Donut. They're open like what 7, and they close it till they sell out of donuts. And people love them. They've been a Lexington staple for years. They only have one location. They're not a franchise. They move locations. I think because of I don't know. I think something had to do with the rent and the original owner. Some issues there. So yeah. So the person's lights just decided to turn those on, and I guess now we have better lighting. Anyhow, I'm gonna try this here donut, and I really love it. It's crunchy on the outside and chewy on the inside, and there's just no donut like it. This is a glazed donut. This donut, a 10 out of 10, because it's the standard for all donuts in the universe. Maybe if I went to like Jupiter or Mars or something, I might find a better one, but nothing comes close. I'm gonna try and review some other donut places in St. Louis, but they have tough competition. I really don't see any donut shop beating Spalding's Donuts on Winchester Road in Lexington, Kentucky, next to the BP gas station, across from the Procter and Gamble factory. But you just can't go wrong. You just really can't. And so I really love Spalding's. Um, Customer service is really good. It's reasonably priced. I want to say you can get a dozen donuts for about $11.96, $12, I think. But yeah, it's just you're not gonna find a better donut. The Spalding's is a donut to beat. Um, Sorry, I'm chewing my mouth open, but I mean, this is crunchy on the outside, chewy on the inside. This glazed donut magnificence. Nothing's better. Literally, nothing's better. This isn't like the bar stools review show where I'm like one bite. Everybody knows the rules. Everybody knows the rules. I enjoy this donut, so I can tell what I like about it in more than one bite. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm born and raised Lexington, Kentucky. That's like the only city I know. I went to Berea for about 3 years. Went to Portland, Oregon for about 2 more years. So I've been in St. Louis for about 7 months. And so Lexington is like home base for me. So I don't really have the experience of living in a place like some places like close to a bunch of other big cities or cultural centers, you know. And so I know Lexington. Lexington's like an hour away from Louisville. It's close to Georgetown and Richmond and Berea. And so those are kind of the places I went to and spent time in. And so out of all of those, Spalding's is the best. North Lime Coffee and Donuts is a very close second, but I would rather support Spalding's or North Lime than like I don't know, like a national chain like Krispy Kreme. I just like to support local. That's what I like to do, and so I'm definitely feeling Spalding's Donuts is the best. Go to St. Louis and see what they have to offer, but I really don't think they're gonna come close unless they surprise me. So there you have it, Spalding's Donuts, Winchester Road. Yeah, so I'm here at Vincent Van Donut, and I'm gonna go try their donuts. So they're here on, I don't know, 40 North Central in downtown St. Louis. Wonderful downtown St. Louis. So I'm gonna try out the donut. Okay, so got my Vincent, all the brightness. Vincent Van Donut bag, and have the donut in here. It's a big, huge, fat donut, and it costs like $2, $1, like $2.03. Vincent Van Donut got this big, huge donut. I think the best way you can tell if a donut shop is good or not is if their glazed donut is good. I'm not super into like all the different like flavors and stuff. Like that's pretty nice. I guess Spalding is more of a cake. Their classic glaze is like a cake donut. No, it's not much. It's kind of it doesn't, I guess, good, but it's like, I guess this is a good donut if you're gonna be like on a diet or something, because this is a big donut. This almost bigger than my hand. It's like as big as my hand. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. I like for me, I like the donuts to be crunchy on the outside and chewy on the inside, and not so much like crunchy, but just have a lot more texture on the outside. This is a bit too soft for me, but anyhow, it's still pretty good. I like how it's vanilla frosting, but yeah, it's a pretty good donut, but it's not as good as Spalding's. If you're kind of like a 1 to 10 person, I'd probably put this at about, compared to Spalding's, about 7. About 7. I mean, it's not bad. Pretty good price. $1.82 is not bad. And so, yeah, I think like Spalding's, you can get a dozen donuts of their glazed donuts, but this place, I can't really see me buying a dozen of these. I'd probably combine this one with like a bunch of other ones that they had. And so, yeah, it's pretty good for what it is. So, yeah, about 7 for Vincent Van Donuts. Also, bonus points for the name. That's pretty cool. Yeah, all right. there you go. That's one of the first donut shops I'm gonna talk about, and might get some other ones in. Awesome.